Your ex-wife, Grisebella Pantone, you two were known for having a pretty volatile relationship.
I would describe it as passionate. I would describe it as physically dangerous at times. I would describe it as loving. I don't think there's a good relationship without a little bit of tension, a little bit of, I don't want to say boxing.
One thing, though, that did come up in trial quite a lot was your neighbors hearing you constantly say things like, I'm going to kill my wife. I wish she was dead. Sometimes just getting your mail, you'd be saying that pretty loudly on the street.
Yeah, if there's one thing I regret, it's probably how often and how loud I was with talking about killing my wife. And if I could do it all over again and change one thing, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't change a thing. That's what they put me in jail for. Something that I would never do, which would be kill the love of my life and a great actor, Steve Zahn, who I hated with a passion because he was coming between me and my wife. But I would never, ever do something like that, ever. Even in my fantasies, I would maybe torture him. Tops.
And I think we've all had fantasies like that about an ex's new partner.
There are only a few situations I would kill someone in: to protect my own life, to protect my family's life, to protect my flag and my country, and I would have to be pissed off for another reason. I'll say this. Did I kill them? No. Do I think the evidence makes it look like I did? Yes. If I was on the jury, would I have convicted myself? Absolutely. I said that at the trial.
If I were you, I'd convict me, because I look pretty guilty. G-U-I-L-T-Y, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, period, guilty.
I feel like I was one of my worst, I'm searching for a word that means like helpful man.
Your own worst enemy.
I feel like I was one of the worst helpful mans for me at that trial. I was basically working for the prosecution at times. I feel like a freaking idiot for it. During my own lawyer's closing statements, I went, no, I don't know about that. There were times where I got so confused about how to handle that situation that I think inadvertently I helped myself get convicted.
I think a lot of people would agree with that.
Here's what I'll say. There hasn't been a day that's gone by that I haven't continued looking for the person who committed those crimes. Why would I do that if I was the one who did it? Why would I call random numbers in the phone book and accuse them of murdering my wife and Steve Zahn? Why would I do that? Am I crazy? That sounds like what a crazy person would do, unless I was innocent. Why did I threaten so many members on the jury? Would a guilty man do that? No.
Out the gate, I am really impressed by your composure and, frankly, your charisma.
Yeah. I'm, one of Time Magazine's top 10 most charismatic guilty people, which the part of that I hate, but part of that I do enjoy.
Despite how truly convincing I found Bobby's testimony, his case was near impossible to defend because he had no recollection of where he was at the time of the murders.
I don't know where I was that day. I know where my ex-estranged wife was. I know where Steve Zahn was. They were murdered by some lunatic.
If he wasn't at the crime scene, where was he that day?